Hey guys, so I'm going to do a review slash first impressions on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now I know I'm like super late on this review just because this did come out quite some time ago, but I haven't had a chance to pick this up. I finally went on a nice little date the other night and we decided, let's just stop at Sephora. And I got to pick up this beauty. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do a first impression slash review because I'm not too sure about how many reviews are out on the color Maple. So if you guys are interested on my thoughts on this foundation, just stay tuned. So this Born This Way foundation is a medium to full coverage. I'm going to get into all the details at the end of the video. So I'm going to apply to one half of my face using the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to apply to the other half of my face using a brush. I will be using a clean Morphe M439. This is like my favorite foundation brush. I usually go for my Beauty Blender, but since this is a medium to full coverage, I want to see how it performs using the brush as well, because sometimes they get a little cakey or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I don't like the brush with a full coverage foundation. Now I have already primed my entire face. I am using Too Faced Hangover Primer. I figured why not use that primer since I am going to be using a Too Faced foundation. It only sounds fair. And I normally use a primer, so for those of you who wanted to see it without a primer, I do apologize. I usually use a primer, so for me to try it without a primer would be kind of pointless to me. I will be applying to this side of my face with the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to just put one pump on my hand because I'm not sure about how much is coming out. Now first off, I did notice that it was a pump, so I was like super happy about that because I love pumps. So I just pumped one little pump full of foundation on, and I'm just going to apply it to this side of the face. Now I'm pretty excited about the full coverage part because I have a lot of scarring and I usually look for a full coverage foundation. So I'm just going to be applying a few dots on my face because this is usually how I apply it, because I don't want it to be too heavy and get cakey all at one time. Now this does look a little bit orange. I did pick this up in the color Maple. I was going back and forth between Maple. Chestnut was just a little bit too dark, and Mocha. And Mocha was just a tad light. I felt like, I mean, I look a little ashy, that's what I felt like. But I decided to go with this one. Now my Beauty Blender is damp, just in case you guys are wondering. And this is just one layer. Now it is a little deep, but I think it'll look really great. I'd rather go a little deeper than too light. So I'm just pouncing this on, and it seems like it's covering really well. So right now, as you can see with the one pump, it is a pretty decent coverage. I mean, you can still see this blemish that I cannot stand. I got recently and it hasn't gone away. It just turned into this scar. I'm kind of annoyed by that. But it hasn't covered it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in on this side with one more pump and see how it works for me. Now this is what you get out of one pump. So if you ask me, that's a pretty good amount of product. One pump usually could do the job for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, go in with that second pump. Okay, yeah, that second pump made a big difference. So this is the left side of my face. I applied 2 pumps with a Beauty Blender. I still have a little bit left on there that I'm not going to use. and I think it looks really nice with the Beauty Blender. It feels nice and moist. It doesn't make me feel dry or anything like that some full coverage foundations tend to make me feel like I have a mask on. I don't feel like that, but I am going to apply with the brush, because when I apply with the brush, that's usually when I feel my cakiest. So on this side, I am going to go in with the brush. So I am going to start off with just one pump on this side of the face and see if I get more bang for my buck with the brush. Even though I know that sometimes the brushes take up a lot more product, but you never know. We'll see. So I am going to go in like a stippling motion. I'm going to bring this down my neck as well. So this is the right side with one pump that I applied using the Morphe M439. I have to say I am pleasantly surprised that I only used one pump with this brush, because this brush tends to take up more of my product than my Beauty Blender does. And I only use one pump and the coverage is pretty nice. Like, it is pretty flawless. I feel like it covered up any blemishes that I had. And if I had to choose one or the other, I think the application would be preferable with the brush, in my opinion, just because the coverage seems a lot more flawless, full coverage, and just even throughout. Yeah, I like this foundation, and I'm like kind of disappointed that I waited this long to try it out. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, and I kept saying like, I'm not gonna give into all the hype, but you know what, I love their palettes, the Too Faced Bomb Bomb palettes, the Chocolate Bar palettes. I love their products. So you know what, Bae wants to buy it, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my entire face, highlight, contour, and all that good stuff, and I will be back with the details on the foundation. So I'm completely done with my foundation. I did not set this with a powder. I did highlight and contour. Of course, as you can tell, I did set this with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I did set this using the Wet n Wild palette, and I think it looks super, super, super good. Like, I don't know what the heck is my problem that I waited so long, and girl, I look flawless right now. I'm just in love with it. This color maple, to be honest with you, I think it is perfect for my shade. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you guys think it is a little too dark. But let me get into some information about this foundation. Now the packaging is just so adorable. It is a pretty pink box that this does come in. It says Too Faced Born This Way. It is oil free. On the back of the box, of course, you're gonna find the great ingredients. I don't know why I can't talk. You're gonna find the ingredients. On the side of the box, you will find out some pretty cool information. This is infused with coconut water. This is to replenish your skin's moisture. It is infused with alpine rose, which is to brighten your skin's appearance. It has some tips in the back. It says, for the I woke up like this perfection, apply this to the center of your face, outward, and blend. Build to full coverage by layering it as needed. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory for applying makeup. but it was super cute how they added their little Beyonce touch. You know how I am, and I love me some B. Masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin. Coverage is undetectable and skin is natural and radiant. They'll think you were born this way. I don't know about all that, but we will definitely we'll definitely see how long this lasts, because it doesn't say anything about the lasting power or how long they expect it to last on here. So like I said, I will return in a little while and let you guys know how long this did last, and how long, not only how long, but how well it held up throughout the day. Like I said, I did not set it with anything. I did not add a setting spray. I just used the Laura Mercier, and I contoured, highlight, did my whole shebang. But like I usually set my face with a face powder, this time I just skipped the face powder. I did this for my dry girls who are interested in seeing how it works, because they don't set their face with a powder because they are dry. And then of course for my oily girls who, you know, every now and then you want to try to wear something without setting it and see how long it will last you without actually using a setting powder. Now of course I am oily, or I am more on the oily side, so we will see how this works out for me or how long it lasts. I might end up having to set it with a powder in the future, and if that's the case, I mean, I'm not disappointed. I usually do that anyway. But like I said, we'll see. It'll be pretty amazing if this the longevity of this foundation is really good and I don't have to set it. This will be like something out of the ordinary for me, so I'll be super happy with that. If you guys want to see the complete look, I should have this video posted. If I do, I will have it in the link below. If I don't, it will be posted next week. So if you guys are interested, I am using for the most part Anastasia products. Yeah. This wig is from Friday Night Hair. This is the GLS 74. Like I said, if you're interested in this look, I will list it below. But yeah, that's gonna be it as far as this review goes. I hope I didn't miss anything. I will be back in a little while to let you know how it goes. If for some reason I did miss anything, I'm pretty sure I'll remember it by then and I'll let you guys know. So it's now 7:25 p.m. and I've had my makeup on for about 8 hours now. I'm just now finishing up my cousin's hair and makeup for a birthday party she's going to tonight, and I am looking pretty shiny as of right now. I do think that if I'm going to be wearing this makeup for this long, I definitely am going to have to use a powder and set throughout the day, or at least blot throughout the day, because I didn't blot. As you can see, my wig is like falling back, don't mind her. But I do think I need to blot, throughout the day. I didn't want to do it just because I wanted to show you how it really looked, but for the drier girls, I think this will be perfect for you ladies. It's nice and moisturizing. For us early girls, we might have to powder up. Okay guys, so that's it for my first impression / review on the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced Cosmetics. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might find it useful. You guys are my rocks. I love you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Bye. It comes in this beautiful pink packaging with the gold trim. It does say Too Faced Born This Way. Now of course it comes in this beautiful pink container. Well, don't forget to watch my last video.